Hey everyone, today I have some sewing projects. Right now I'm going to turn this cat inside out. I just have to clip all of the curves so that it doesn't pucker in a weird way. So this is for my shop, but most of the other things that I want to sew are just going to be for myself. I want to have an easy day-to-day where I don't stress about making things for my shop, but I'll just get this cat pillow out of the way and then move on to the other things. There's 2 layers of fabric. The main fabric of the pillow, which is going to be this green and pink polka dot taffeta. And then I have the white cotton fabric as a layer in between the taffeta and the filling, just so that it doesn't look too lumpy, because I plan on stuffing this with some fabric scraps and also some pillow fluff. For the ears, I used the back of this old beat up paintbrush, which I just used to clean dust out of my sewing machine, but the back of it I use for turning out like collars, things that I need to be pointy. So I'm going to use this to help me turn out the ears. Button eyes and an embroidered nose and an applique tail. I'm going to use this to help me direct the fluff into the ears. Now I just have to sew the opening shut, and then the pillow will be just about done, and I like to add a little tag on the back of it. Making myself a bagel. We have one bagel left over from this weekend, a blueberry bagel. So that's gonna be my lunch. And then I'm going to move on to sewing some pants that I started a while ago, and I got most of the sewing done yesterday. Next on my sewing list, I started making these pants. Here are the pant legs. I have to sew them together. They're gonna be like barrel leg pants. They look pretty big right now, but I've showed this before. I'm making the long version. Yesterday when I was working on these, I wasn't super fond of this denim fabric, which is a dead stock fabric I got off of mood.com. Sometime in the new year I got this fabric. Something about the blue was really bothering me yesterday, but Today I have a fresh set of eyes and I think it could be cool. We'll see. The pant leg, it looks really big though. I don't know what to think. I just need to finish it. Excuse me. The side seams are all sewn. Now I need to stitch the crotch together. Basically, I need to stitch the crotch together and then do the waistband, the hem of the pant legs, and then I should be done. And I'll see how they look on me. I hope that they fit and I hope that they look cool. I think they look really cool in this picture, but I don't know. They look really big. We'll see how they look. Also, my room is driving me a little bit crazy with how small it is and filming in here. It's just been difficult, but I'm trying my best. One of these I'm gonna turn inside out and put inside the other one. Okay, now I'm going to sew this crotch twice so that it's nice and strong. I think I'll put a few pins in. With right sides together, pin front facing to front, matching small circles. Stitch between small circles, trim under stitch facing as shown. They're kind of big on me. Or maybe it's just that they should be made in a fabric that is not as stiff. Something about them is just like off. Yeah. I also started making this shirt out of this fabric, which is the same fabric I used for my curtains. Some of it has interfacing on the back of it for the parts that need to be stiffer, like the collar and the cuffs. So I figured I could also work a little bit on this one. What I really want to do is just work on stuff that I've cut out to make room for other projects, because I have a lot of fabric on the floor of my workroom and it's making me go a little crazy. For this shirt, I originally intended to just make it as is, but I'm thinking that the ruffles aren't gonna work with this fabric because it's very thick, the cotton flannel. So I might just have it be a big collar, no ruffles, and the rest of the shirt do the same thing as the example. I don't think it should take me too long, but we'll see. It is already the afternoon, but I just didn't feel like doing a proper work day. I needed today to just be a bit of a fun sewing day where I don't put too much pressure on myself. So I can get rid of this, which would have been the ruffle. And what I'm gonna do with this, since I already cut it out, I might just add it to my scrap fabric that I've been using to stuff inside of my random cat pillows. Someone did request for me to make some dog pillows too, so that's on my list of things to do. So I'm gonna start with the darts in the front and then sew the front to the back. It's a new day today. Yesterday I had to take a break from this project because I had too much going on. Today I would really love to finish the shirt and wrap up this vlog. So I have the sleeves to do and the buttons basically, and like hemming it. That's it. And even though yesterday I didn't work on this project, I did manage to make a couple more pillows. A little dog pillow because someone requested that, and a cat pillow. I have a lot of yellow linen and I have a lot of kind of muted green linen, so I want to make a lot of animal critter pillows out of that. But I'd like to put these in my shop as well. I just wanted to show you these. It's not really a part of the sewing vlog, but I'm just going to jump back into the shirt project and hopefully I'll be able to finish that today. Show you how it came out, finish this vlog. I just finished sewing the buttonholes. They did start to get larger as I made them, so I have to be careful about that. This one's the wonkiest one. I think I'm just getting tired, so I'm gonna take a break here and try to finish this tomorrow, which I just have to pick buttons for the cuffs and for the placket. I need to pick some buttons, either cream or green, I'm thinking, and I need to hem the bottom of the shirt and then I'll be done. Drew is also blocking me from using the sewing machine. No more sewing? Right now my top choice for buttons are these little pink ones, but I don't know, that might be a little bit too risky or like not, what's the word, like timeless enough. I do also have little bags of neutral brownish buttons, and these might work, but I do like the idea of one that's like a dome. Here's what the neutral ones look like. Now that I put them down, I do really like how this one looks. It just matches really well, and I think I like that subtle matchy look. I think this is a cool one because it reminds me of Tiger's Eye, but this isn't gonna be the one. finish this. I like how it looks open actually with my jeans and this soft yellow. I like these colors together. I'm trying to figure out how I would style this. I probably wouldn't have a shirt underneath if I wore it buttoned up. The fabric's very thick. I think it works for a winter top, but ideally for a shirt, because I want to tuck it in, I feel like the fabric has to be a little bit lighter weight. My go-to accessory is always this scarf. Another thought I had was layering this striped shirt underneath and then having the collar poke out, having like a double collar, pointy and round. I don't know if this works. I have to investigate this in my mirror. I think it's kind of cool. I like the stripes poking out underneath the green and the pattern clashing, even though it's kind of subtle. This, I feel like the collar maybe is too wide and it would work better if it directionally was pointing down a bit more and you saw that difference between the round and the pointiness. But maybe it'll work with a different shirt of mine. I didn't feel like putting makeup on today. This also feels a bit more like a jacket, which the weight of the flannel is a bit like a medium weight. Anyways, that's the end of my video. I hope you liked seeing some of my process for sewing. A little bit hodgepodge, but I managed to finish. At least this piece I really like, and I feel like I'll wear a lot. The pants, not so much, but I hope you're doing well out there. Hope you're making time for yourself to be creative in whatever way feels good to you, and I'll see you in my next video. If you want to see some bonus videos, I have been posting regularly on my Substack and Patreon. My Etsy shop will be linked below, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!